Last night was a big night for Lacey's Angels. You guys,
so close, Jimmy.
you came so close to becoming the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions once again.
Third time.
But yet so far.
So far.
Yeah,
We
so
tried,
far.
we tried, like,
you
we
tried.
did.
Well, trying just isn't good enough. You guys just went out there. You were the same old Jimmy Jacobs, the
we
same
did-
old
we did
BJ
our
Whitmer.
thing.
We did what we
did our
do.
thing.
It's
Well,
been
we don't need to do your thing anymore. Now we're doing my thing, guys. I'm your manager now. You need to follow me. I'm gonna bring you straight to the top.
You know,
Just
she
listen,
does- she
listen. I
does
got
have-
something
she
for you,
does- she
Jimmy.
does
You're gonna
have a
like
good
it.
business
You're gonna
mind,
like
Jimmy,
it.
So let's see what she got.
all right.
What on
What do we think of
earth
this?
is that thing?
This thing is gonna make us a lot of money. That's what it's gonna
Money?
do. Come on, put it on, put it on. Come on.
What
It'll look
is
great on you,
that?
Jimmy. I promise.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, I'm positive. See, look at that.
I don't know. This is kind of my color, BJ.
See,
your
see,
color.
you're liking it, huh?
How'd you know? This is
See,
kind of.
I know these things,
this
Jimmy.
kinda-
That's why you need to start
Are you
listening
sure
to me.
about
I'm kind of
We
feeling.
get
I'm kind of
some
feeling
photo spurts
good.
out of this. Come
I'm
on,
kinda
guys.
You feel good in
I'm
that
kind of
thing?
feeling.
Of course he does. Come on, I got something for you too. Don't worry.
You got something for me.
See now, this old T-shirt, these raggedy jeans, these aren't gonna work
These jeans are
anymore.
kind of trendy though, sweetie.
No, not for Lacey's Angels.
Not for Lacey's Angel. What about
No,
my,
no, no.
my
This
t-shirts
right here.
aren't good anymore?
This is what we're talking about. This is Lacey's Angels. We're making money.
Making money.
Business people
bro.
going right up in the world.
Quit
Come on.
dressing like a bum. Come on.
Yeah, really.
Maybe a little more
BJ.
business.
I'm with you on this one.
Come on,
This is-
this
slacks
it'll
and dress
it'll go
shirt.
good. Come on.
You know, I'm willing to give it a shot, I guess.
See? Take you right to the top.
I'm still not so sure about
No,
that
this-
jacket,
come on,
Jimmy. I'm
this-
still not
he's-
sure
we're
about
sure,
that
we're
jacket.
sure.
Let's go get ready. Let's go
Let's
get
get ready. Okay.
Just like every single man. Just a stupid little boy or a big dumb man. So easy.
Dave Prazak joined at this time by Steve Carino. Steve Carino, you're going after the ROH World Championship.
No duh, you Weasley stooge. Why do you think I'm here? Prazak, everybody knows why Steve Carino's in Ring of Honor. Because Steve Carino wants the ROH World Championship. Why does he want it? Because things are going to change around here. When I win the championship, not if, when I win the championship tonight, things are going to change. All the internet fans that are sitting down there downloading internet porn and ROHWrestling.com, you want a title for tonight? Tonight is a night of change, courtesy of Steve Carino, because when the belt changes hands, everything changes. Steve Carino will have all the power here in just a few hours.
Introducing first from Bridgeport, Connecticut, weighing 205 pounds, he was a top graduate and the first school for the Ring of Honor Wrestling School, Davey Andrews. Be accompanied by Lacey, weighing 242 pounds, representing Lacey's Angels, B.J. Whitmer.
October 15th, 2005, we are back in the Buffalo area as Ring of Honor presents the Buffalo Stampede. Getting things started off, BJ Whitmer taking on the top graduate, first graduating class at the Ring of Honor Wrestling School, Davey Andrews. Dave Prazak joined at this time by Lenny Leonard.
BJ Whitmer, one half of the new and improved Lacey's Angels, along with his partner Jimmy Jacobs, the former ROH Tag Team Champs. Unsuccessful last night in their attempt to regain those titles from Sal Renaro and Tony Mamaluca.
And Lacey not even too disappointed in the fact that they were unable to win the titles, because she wants to be the one responsible for having them make the changes necessary to become a better team and be able to take credit for what they do in the wrestling ring. See, she's already had some influence over their attire, as the furry boots of Jimmy Jacobs have gone bye-bye. He now has that new ring jacket with all the feathers all over it, and we'll see what she can do for their careers, as the previous Angels did not give her championships. And she is after those tag team titles with her new alliance with Whitmer and Jacobs. Right now it's Davey Andrews and Whitmer with a forearm exchange, and firing away on Whitmer. Davey Andrews holding his own.
You got to give this kid credit, not backing down at all, giving up a lot of size to BJ Whitmer, but he's standing his ground and firing away with a series of shots, and he actually rocks Whitmer there.
Oh, he just took him off his feet onto the ropes. And Lacey talking some trash.
Screaming at Whitmer to get right back on him. Andrews not backing down.
Receipts? You can keep the yellow copy. Elbow across the back of the neck. And just stomping away. I think Whitmer just felt upstage there on that exchange of forearms, and now taking out his aggression on Davey Andrews.
A little bit embarrassed by the youngster there. Now trying to teach him a lesson in the corner with a series of hard chops to the chest. Now just choking away out of him in the corner. And slapping the taste right out of the youngster's mouth.
Yeah, Whitmer felt embarrassed by Andrews right there. A young man trying to build his reputation in wrestling, trying to really show that he is worthy of a full-time roster spot here in Ring of Honor. Andrews improving by leaps and bounds every day, and really showing that he can go strike for strike with some of the very best here in ROH.
Backbreaker by Whitmer. Near fall there as Andrews able to get that left shoulder up.
Tonight we will have that six-man, no disqualification tag team matchup on the card as the war continues between the Embassy and Generation Next.
Snap suplex by Whitmer, spiked Andrews right on top of his head.
As well, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson on the heels of a successful first title defense last night in Cleveland against Austin Aries will defend against Steve Corino, securing a title shot as a result of Danielson putting out those open contracts across the wrestling world to truly be a fighting champion and defend against all comers. Corino getting that contract via the Dream Stage Entertainment Group Hustle in Japan.
Corino himself was in a war last night, teaming up with Colt Cabana, renewing that feud from 2003 with Homicide as they took on the Rottweilers, who have had quite the problem with Colt Cabana over the past month or so here in Ring of Honor. Hard knee to the midsection, though, by BJ Whitmer. Takes the breath right out of Davey Andrews there.
And tonight, Colt Cabana in singles competition will battle another member of the Rottweilers in low key.
Whitmer, things going his way right now. Picks Andrews back up, forearm shot. And another chop to the chest, staggers the young man. Right back into the corner. Open hand chop to the chest. Another knife edge chop from Whitmer.
Andrews is going to be feeling the effects of this match tomorrow. Into the buckle he goes. Gets out of the way. Going for the German suplex. He is a big guy to take over with a German.
Whitmer not worn down enough yet, able to make it to the corner. Now it looks like he's going right to the face. Yeah, he was in the eyes there. Referee forced the break, but the damage had been done.
Clubbing away on the upper back of Davey Andrews.
Whitmer likes to use that wrist clutch exploder, going to work on the back of Andrews here. Again, hard of the buckle, but he's caught coming in with a boot. Andrews off the ropes. Running clothesline takes Whitmer off his feet.
Great momentum coming off the ropes. He was able to take Whitmer down, and Lacey's furious, encouraging Whitmer to get back to his feet.
Men down here, referee applying the double count.
Whitmer trying to shake off the effects. His head hit hard.
Men to their knees, now Whitmer up to his feet first. Andrews ducks the chop, fires one of his own. Forearm shots. Gonna send Whitmer off the ropes. Hard back elbow takes him down, but Whitmer pops right back up and runs into a drop kick.
Andrews with the momentum on his side here.
What a feather in the cap of Davey Andrews it would be to defeat a former ROH Tag Team Champion here in our opener.
Next with the knee strike in the corner. Andrews down, out to the apron, springboard, up top, and the drop kick.
Connects square in the back of the head of Whitmer. Andrews slow and cover, though, hits the leg. 2.5.
Very close right there for Andrews. Needs to follow up, likes to put the modification of the stretch plum to use to finish off his opponents. But Whitmer driving him back first into the turnbuckle.
Forearms from Whitmer in the corner. Gonna set Andrews up on the top.
You're looking for a superplex here. Whitmer to the second himself.
Andrews firing away with elbows, forearm shots, and shoves him down hard. Whitmer, though, pops right back up. Andrews going to the top. But he's caught.
Exploder from Whitmer.
Come on, get him up, pull him up, pull him. You're not
No,
done
he
yet.
gets his shoulder up.
Come on, we can kill him.
He's got to get that wrist punch variation of the Exploder, and that's what he's got in mind right here. Andrews counters, pulls him up. Only two.
Whitmer pops up quickly, misses the boot. Andrews ducks down. Spear from Andrews. Less than half a count away from an upset right there. Andrews with the spear.
Andrews really putting up a good fight here against Whitmer.
He's holding his own right now.
Hold for hold, strike for strike. Trying to hold on to this waist lock.
Wait, come on now.
Whitmer hanging onto the ropes.
Get him off the ropes.
Andrews couple of forearm shots off the ropes himself. Caught with another exploder.
No, come on.
And he pulled him up.
Whitmer picked him up. He's not done with this kid yet.
He wants to get that wrist clutch.
Off the ropes. Lariat!
Whitmer looking to finish him off here.
Oh, he could have had him beat right there. He just wants to punish this kid now.
Wrist clutch exploder. That's it. DJ Whitmer gets the victory over Davey Andrews, but put in a very strong showing. Chalk one up for the 80.
Generation Next, somebody is not walking out of here tonight. And Jay Chung, if you get back in my way, we will kill you. Hey, come here. Huh?
You want to see me
Hey,
now?
hey, bitch, I got something for you right here, huh? A new toy. No! Help me!
You know what, Generation Next? Tonight is a little bit of poetic justice, and I don't mean that horrible movie with Janet Jackson and Tupac. What I mean is how many nights you tried to make sure that I wasn't going to walk out of the building. Well, how the tables have turned, huh, gentlemen? Because tonight, we're going to make sure that one of you does not walk out of this building, huh?
Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe tonight I'll hit my new finishing move.
Oh, whoa.
We'll see. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know if you're ready, huh?
Be ready.
Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 235 pounds, Sterling Keenan.
Sterling Keenan, but they are behind Double C, Claudio Castagnoli, on the heels of a big upset win last night against the pure champion Nigel McGuinness, defeating him in a non-title matchup.
Double C's been very impressive his last 2 outings here, scoring upsets over both Colt Cabana and the pure champ.
Hey! Comes up with a wrist lock. Keenan turns it around. We'll see if Claudio can stay on this roll and keep getting victories here in Ring of Honor competition. European competitor out of Switzerland.
Very smooth, very fluid in the ring, as you can see. Series of reversals here on Keenan by Double C, and all of them done very fluidly. Not a lot of wasted motion as he takes control of that arm one more time.
Looks to put that European influence to use, much like Cabana and McGuinness do in their matches.
Speaking of that matchup he had with Nigel, the pure champ, looking very, very upset after that loss. Nobody likes to lose, especially not the pure champ Nigel McGuinness, but he had an especially upset look on his face at the end of that matchup when they shook hands.
Oh, he was embarrassed by Claudio, but he's a very skilled wrestler, and Claudio showing everyone on the roster what he's made of, and he can hit these European uppercuts from just about any position. Sends Keenan into the ropes. Back body drop.
Keenan way up in the lights there. He's going to take it to the floor. Try and buy himself a little bit of time on the outside.
And as Claudio was going for the dive, Keenan connected with the forearm and snaps the throat of Castagnoli on the top rope.
Nicely done by Sterling Keenan.
Getting another look here at Sterling Keenan. Last time we saw him was in Dayton at Redemption as part of a four-corner survival matchup. He's out of the IWC promotion in Pittsburgh, Norm Connor's organization, getting another Ring of Honor opportunity as he connects with the back elbow.
Just another example of ROH trying to bring in the best young talent from all over the country and give them a look to see if they can earn their way onto the roster here in Ring of Honor.
Picks Claudio up, body slam, and plants him in the center of the ring. Keenan off the ropes, measures in for the fist drop.
Driving the fist right into the forehead of Double C, who's able to kick out after 2.
Castagnoli digging down for some energy here. Likes to put the Ricola bomb to use. Cross-arm power bomb.
Punch right to the top of the head to send Claudio off the ropes. Blocks the clothesline attempt, and there's another Bolo uppercut. Make it 2, make it 3. This one from the left side.
He's ambidextrous. And he's got Keenan into the ropes once again. Flying uppercut. But Keenan hanging in there, kicking out.
We'll see hooks the leg, still only able to get 2. A little bit of fight left in Keenan here.
Traps the head, looking for the vertical suplex here. Double C's got that European influence. He's also got a lot of power on his side, and he's demonstrating that here with this delayed vertical suplex, letting all the blood rush into the head of Sterling Keenan. And the fans here in the Buffalo area counting along. Finally drops him down.
And the cover again, only able to get 2. Keenan able to dig down there. But he is obviously showing the effects of the early offense from Double C. Fighting him off here. Fireman's carry has him on his shoulders. Into a backbreaker, nicely done.
Your fall right there for Keenan.
Not making friends here in the Buffalo area.
Not at all. Firing away at the midsection. Be a big victory for Keenan to put a stop to Claudio's roll that he's been on as of late here in Ring of Honor. Lung blower out of the corner. Got him up on the second rope. Use that for some extra elevation and impact on the maneuver, but he can't put him away.
C able to kick out. He's very close to the ropes. Thought he might have tried to use them to escape, but instead still able to dig down deep enough to kick out on his own. Front face lock here. Double C firing away.
Floating hold has the legs. Drops him right on his neck. Pulls him back up by the arm. Going for the Ricola bomb.
celebrating last night, Prince Nana, Abyss's big win over Jack Evans. Okay? But me, I'm just a little bit upset. Little bit. Why? Because I had the courage to step into Abyss's path and showing no fear. No fear because I am sick. I was sick of all the abuse, all the torture that you put me through. Nothing scares me. Not you, not the embassy, nothing. I will stop you, Nana. Just keep your eye out for me.
This looks good on me?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Great.
Jesus, crack horse.
Where's the hut? Where's the hut?
No, we can't huff anymore. People shut up. Everybody shut up with the hut.
Hey,
he likes the hut.
No. Okay.
She's a crack horse. Hamstrings need some work.
Are you going to help him?
Ready?
Well, it seems as though Lacey has some weird idea that the attire, the clothes make the wrestler. She has taken away the furry boots of Jimmy Jacobs and added the new ring robe. Purple feathers, I guess, will be the key to victory and will give him more power than the furry boots ever did, as the former tag team champion Jimmy Jacobs takes on the former pure champion Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal's a guy who's had a tremendous year here in ROH in 2005. You think about the feud with the Rottweilers, finally coming back from that injury at the hands of Homicide and Low Key, the Cop Killer double stomp combo, injuring the neck, keeping him out of action for a while, coming back and getting that elusive victory after chance, finally hitting that dragon suplex and putting Low Key away for the biggest win of his career this year, save his victory in winning the pure title.
Jay Lethal has certainly accomplished all the goals that he put before him. And the sky's the limit for an athlete such as Jay Lethal. He has a lot of potential, still a very young competitor. Jimmy Jacobs quickly scurrying to the floor once again, to get away from Lethal and confer with his new management.
Lethal coming off a big victory in that tag team match last night in Cleveland, as he and Samoa Joe were able to defeat the embassy of Jimmy Rave and Alex Shelley without Prince Nana, who is suffering the effects of that injury at the hands of Roderick Strong.
Catches the boot of Jimmy Jacobs, and again trying to scurry out of the clutches of Jay Lethal underneath the bottom rope.
Lethal going to give a clean break here as Jacobs is in a precarious position with his nether regions against the ring post.
Lethal elevates him, backbreaker right over the knee. Into a lateral press goes Lethal. Only gets two. Of course, last night Jacobs and Whitmer had an opportunity to regain the tag team championship. Tony Mamaluke and Sal Renaro tonight, they will defend against a representative team from the Rottweilers and Ricky Reyes and Homicide.
And you got to think the tag title's also on the mind of Jay Lethal and Samoa Joe. We've heard Samoa Joe in the last few weeks saying how he wants those tag team titles. Him and Jay Lethal looking tremendous last night against the Embassy. So maybe Sal Renaro and Tony Mamaluke in the sights of Jay Lethal and Samoa Joe.
Oh, without a doubt, Samoa Joe wants to become the first Grand Slam champion here at ROH to hold all three of the titles at some point during his career. And his best bet seems to be with his protege, Jay Lethal, as a tag team. Snapmare takes Jacobs down, and great elevation on the drop kick right to the back of the head. Again out to the floor goes Jacobs. Lethal needs to put a stop to Jacobs constantly going out to the floor to get away from him. And hitting a dive might do just that. Jacobs moves out of the way and Lethal puts on the brake.
Jacobs trying to curb the momentum that Jay Lethal had going. Every time he gets something going like that with a drop kick, as Jacobs hits the apron hard and falls to the floor. Every time Lethal seems to get something going, Jacobs wants to get to the outside and kind of curb that momentum.
Can't run away from his opponent for very long. He's going to have to get back in that ring and wrestle. Now, Lethal pulling him back up on the apron, and he's going to bring him in the hard way with the suplex. Jacobs blocking the attempt.
Able to get his foot under that bottom rope and block it, and then snaps the throat of Jay Lethal right across that top cable. Jacobs going to go to the top here. Clothesline off the top takes Lethal down.
Jacobs still feeling the effects. Goes for the cover finally. Can't keep him down.
Come on, Jimmy!
Jacobs up to his feet, looking at Lacey for advice here.
Just choking him on the second rope. More advice from Lacey. Choking. Yeah. She wants to take all the credit for the accomplishments of the wrestlers that she has in her camp.
Which is exactly why she was none too upset last night. I think that they failed to win those titles, further convincing them that they need to listen to her a little bit more.
Lethal able to kick out. Jacobs not hooking the leg on that cover.
Driving the fist right to the throat of Jay Lethal. Struggling to get to his feet, handful of hair. Jacobs now again going to choke him over the top rope this time.
Definitely the power advantage in this particular matchup on the side of Jay Lethal. Spends a lot of time in the gym, a great athlete.
Right hand sends Jacobs off the rope, ducks the clothesline. Sets too early, does Lethal, caught with a sunset flip. Rolls through though, La Magistral, but he sits down. Lethal able to get two, reversal by Jacobs and gets two. Palm strike right to the chest.
Well, Jacobs back in control, and not only has Lacey taken away the furry boots of Jimmy Jacobs, but she has ordered him not to say the word "huss" anymore, and that's pissing off the fans because they like getting into Jimmy Jacobs matches and hussing along with him, thinking that he's little miniature Bruiser Brody and such.
And Huss beats Scissors.
Huss does beat Scissors, but Lacey taking things out of the repertoire of these men in order to try to help them get more victories, help bring gold into her own.
Jacobs in control of Lethal here now. Flat on his back near the ropes. What does Jacobs have in mind now?
Lots of double stomps, followed up by a senton. A nice combination that Jacobs has put to use in the past. It does so right here.
Lacey looking a little frustrated that Jacobs isn't getting right back on him.
Doing a little bit of strutting, yeah, ring roll.
Lethal able to kick out. Jacobs again, handfuls of hair.
Trying to keep Lethal grounded in the center of the ring. Wear the man down.
Not only wear the man down, but negate the size advantage of Jay Lethal. He's on the mat. Everyone's the same size when they're on the canvas. And Jimmy Jacobs, he's a smaller man in any match he's in. If he can keep Lethal off his feet, he negates that size advantage. But he was caught with a step-up enziguri right there.
Flurry of offense from Jay Lethal. He's got Jacobs down now. Buys him a little bit of time to catch his breath, regain his energy, and work his way back up to his feet. More encouragement from Lacey for her man, Jimmy Jacobs.
Up to his feet on the other side, charges in. Back elbow knocks down Jacobs. Pops back up and gets taken down again. A third time. Jacobs getting bounced around like a ping pong ball. And Jay Lethal's going to back him into the corner. Fires him off. Hard into the buckle. Back body drop. Jacobs almost rotates all the way over.
Came down right on his ass. And he's begging for mercy. Lethal can't give him any time here. Gotta stay on the man.
Fires him off the ropes. Jacobs puts on the brakes and fires a right hand to the throat. But he caught with a spine buster.
Goes for the cover. Only two.
Jacobs able to dig down and kick out just in the nick of time.
See if Lacey can lead both of her angels to singles victories here tonight in the Buffalo area.
Lethal going to follow Jacobs up. Fires another right hand, knocking Lethal down.
Going for the swinging DDT. Lethal tosses him off.
Next with a leg lariat off the second turnbuckle. Jacobs a long way away, but Lethal's going to go up anyway.
Just waiting for the right moment.
Perched on the apron. Springboard into a DDT.
Cover. No, he gets his shoulder up.
Jacobs able to kick out again just in the nick of time. 2 3/4. Lethal maybe getting frustrated here as he thought he had Jacobs done.
Needs to stay on and maybe go for that dragon suplex, which has earned him so many victories here at Ring of Honor. Going for the running release suplex. But no, Jacobs blocked. Drops him face first on the second turnbuckle.
Jacobs now trying to shake the cobwebs off as he staggers to the corner. Going to climb his way up the ropes one more time on the second turnbuckle. Hurricane Rana hooks the leg.
Oh, so close right there. Jacobs now getting frustrated.
Both these men hitting each other with everything in their arsenal, unable to put the other away.
Jacobs has yet to go for the contra code or the back senton on the top. Who knows, maybe Lacey's taking those moves away from him as well.
But he does have the pretty purple ball.
Here he goes for the contra code, up up, down, no. Bill Nelson, right at the dragon suplex.
Jacobs firing an elbow. Off the ropes, up and over the leapfrog. Lethal drops down. Jacobs up and over. Spear from Jacobs.
Going up top. Going for the back senton if he can hit it.
He nails it right across the chest. Hooks the leg. 2.5.
Lethal able to kick out of the back senton of Jacobs. And Lacey is not happy. Conferring with management instead of staying on the mat.
He has Lethal in a bad way, but he's taking way too much time here. Lethal holding the ribs as he struggles to a knee.
I'll be holding my ribs too. Jimmy Jacobs might be a small competitor, but that back senton has a lot of power behind it. Contra code. No. Tombstone pile driver position. Drops him on the top turnbuckle. Dragon suplex.
Right on top of his head. Covered by Lethal. And he got him. Jay Lethal puts away one half of Lacey's Angels, Jimmy Jacobs.
Before we start with the rules, I'd like to make sure you heard that. You've got about 500 people in here and saying, Joe, he's going to kill you.
No one here has a hearing problem.
Joey's gonna.
How did match work out last night, Nigel?
Nigel McGuinness, Samoa Joe, here are the rules for this match. Make sure you understand them fully. You each get 3 rope breaks to break up a pin or a submission attempt. Once you use those 3 rope breaks, the ropes are in play and can be used by your opponent, but they cannot be used by you to break up a pin or a submission. There is a strict 20 count on the floor.
Tell him, ref.
There are to be no closed fist strikes to the face. On the first closed fist, you'll be given a warning. On the second, you'll be penalized a rope break. And if you have no rope breaks left, you'll be disqualified. Hey, wait a second. Give Mr. Sinclair and the rules the respect they deserve. Okay. I know you're all very excited to see my next pure title defense. I'm pretty excited myself. That's why you came in, all right. I know you love your sporting heroes here in Buffalo. You got that football team of yours, the Buffalo Bulls. You got Nigel.
Nigel could beat the Bills by himself.
The Bills, that's what I said, the Buffalo Bills. Bulls, it's a stupid game anyway. I mean, why call it football? You don't even kick the ball. Just an excuse for grown men to wear shoulder pads and try and give each other their sacks. Disgusting. But rest assured, all you people that love old school wrestling and pure title rules are in for a classic tonight. Because not only are you going to get a pure title defense, tonight, for the first time in a Ring of Honor ring, I will defend the belt against the Wrestling Bear. It'll be Nigel McGuinness versus Samoa Bobo. Want some honey, darling? All right. But please don't think that I'm putting down Joe in any way, shape or form. He is a hell of a wrestler and he is the future of this business. He's going places. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he's actually just accepted a role in an upcoming movie. DreamWorks want him to play the lead in Shrek 3.
The Wrestling Bear, Shrek 3. Now, he's a great wrestler, and he might be as big as a bear, but Samoa Joe is very focused. He wants that pure title back around his waist.
He's focused here on Nigel McGuinness, and immediately going to the ropes, though, was Joe.
Rope break number 1.
One rope break down already for Samoa Joe here.
Going after the arm of Samoa Joe is Nigel, and very close to the ropes, and he grabs hold of the bottom rope again.
Number 2 has been charged to Samoa
Two
Joe.
rope breaks already. Samoa Joe down. That's a big disadvantage this early on in a matchup.
Side headlock takeover. Down on the canvas, Nigel McGuinness keeping control of Samoa Joe. A big disadvantage using up 2 rope breaks so quickly in the matchup. And you'll notice he has him very close to the ropes again. And, he put his hand on the rope right there, and Joe has just used all 3 of his rope breaks in the first minute of the match.
Todd Sinclair didn't see Nigel put Joe's hand on the bottom rope, and the ropes are now in play for Nigel just a minute into this matchup.
Oh, that's only going to serve to piss off Samoa Joe. As Nigel goes through the legs, Greco-Roman knucklelock, one hand kicked away. Nigel over top, backwards trying to go through the legs, but now
Joe just punting away at the face of McGuinness.
Outsmarted him, trying to use that European style, but as he tried to go through the legs, Samoa Joe was one step ahead. Shot to the back, kick to the chest, off the ropes he comes, and drops that knee.
Samoa Joe looking for gold here in ROH. He had his sights set on the tag titles. He wants the pure title back. He lost that title here at Dragon Gate Invasion last time out in Buffalo. Questionable tactics in that matchup as well. We saw it early on already, Nigel, with the questionable tactics, costing all three of his rope breaks.
Well, without a doubt, Nigel McGuinness is an excellent scientific wrestler. He knows the holds, he knows all the counters, but he has been putting shady tactics to use, using that iron, using leverage from the ropes in order to retain that championship. Questionable tactics to gain the championship from Samoa Joe at the Dragon Gate Invasion show. These two have also met previously in ROH competition, and it all begins back in early 2005, as well as the Future is now in New York.
And Samoa Joe just blasting right in the face. Nigel McGuinness with that boot, and Dave,
somebody got a dirty face, raking the bottom of his boot across the face of Nigel McGuinness. Face washes in the corner and comes charging with that kick. Samoa Joe in control. Picks up the spiky head of the pure champion.
Scooping a hard slam by Joe. Gonna go to the corner. Climbs at second turnbuckle. The big man's gonna fly.
The bear drops the big elbow. Lateral press. Gets that shoulder up, does McGuinness.
Sinclair right there, only able to get a 2 count. Nigel slips out the back door.
You gotta wonder if that loss in the non-title matchup last night, the double C, might be causing some mental problems for Nigel McGuinness here tonight at all. Maybe isn't on his game as much.
He was very irritated at the end of that matchup, but he needs to focus on Samoa Joe, or he is going to lose that pure title right here.
Joe just walking out of the corner as Nigel collides with the turnbuckles as he came charging.
Joe measuring him here. Nigel struggling up to a knee. Another kick from Joe to the midsection.
Arm strike, slap, same thing.
Snap suplex takes the champ up and over. Covered by Joe.
Able to get his shoulder up is McGuinness.
Joe now starting to take Nigel apart here slowly, methodically, kicking away at the back of the neck.
McGuinness feeling the effects, and now Joe wrapping the legs around the head and the neck, putting more pressure on that body part after softening it up with that kick.
Just the massive thighs wrapped around the head of Nigel McGuinness.
The massive thighs of the wrestling bear.
Soon to come to a theater near you. In Shrek 3?
No. Trying to free himself from this head scissors. Nigel McGuinness trying to relieve the pressure, turns Samoa Joe over, reaches the bottom rope with his leg.
Nigel's going to use his first rope break. He still has 2 to go. The rope's in play for Nigel at this point as well, as Joe is out of rope breaks after just a minute in this matchup.
It shows just how skilled Nigel McGuinness has become using those shady tactics to try to get the advantage in matches with the pure title rules involved. Able to cost Samoa Joe all of his rope breaks in a span of under 60 seconds.
Nigel very good at manipulating the rules in this type of matchup, as well as manipulating the referee into position. Oh, he manipulated out of his boots right there. 2 count from Joe.
Out of nowhere, just caught him and planted him with the power slam. Samoa Joe so explosive with his offense. Looking away at that back, off the ropes he comes. Connects with the kick right to the chest.
A lot of momentum behind that kick as he runs off the ropes. Another cover here, hooks the leg. Nigel again able to kick out at 2.
All 3 of the ROH championships on the line here tonight in the Buffalo area.
Kick him, Joe.
Maybe looking for the powerbomb right here. Joe gets it. He gets 2, turns him over into the STF.
Wrenching back on the neck.
And you'll notice he has the hold very close to the ropes, trying to bait Nigel into using up one of his rope break.
With Nigel having a 2 rope break advantage, he would be wise to do just that, and he does.
Break it up.
That is rope break
Utilizing
number
that
2
second rope
for
break to
Nigel
force the break.
McGuinness.
Relieves the pressure of the step over to hold face lock. As Joe releases the hold and works his way back to his feet.
Nigel slow to get up, though, as Joe grabbing at the legs. Double leg here. Be looking to slingshot him, turn him over into a Boston Crab, perhaps.
Joe likes to use that Boston Crab.
There it is. Joe sitting down very deep in this hold, too.
Putting even more pressure on the back, especially the upper back. McGuinness right here, trying to crawl toward the rope.
Sort of lost that one leg there, only able to have a single leg here. Nigel able, because of that, to crawl to the ropes and use his 3rd rope break. And now the ropes are in play for both these athletes.
The submission holds, such as a tarantula or something of that nature, perfectly legal. Now get behind Samoa Joe. Connects with the forearm strike. Nigel dishes it right back out. Back and forth they go. European uppercut.
Hard forearm shot. That forearm uppercut rocks Joe. Nigel going to the ropes trying to get some momentum. Runs into an atomic drop from Joe, who goes to the ropes. Running through right to the face, knocks down McGuinness. Senton backsplash across the chest. Covered here by Joe.
Not enough to put Nigel away. Got that shoulder up. And underneath the bottom rope, out to the floor. There's the pure champion. Trying to buy himself some time here.
All 280 plus pounds of Samoa Joe crashing down on his chest, trying to get some oxygen there on the outside.
Sets him up, possibly for the overhead kick. As he has Nigel in a seated position. Brings these fans to their feet.
Just about destroys that ROH middle cover on the steel barricade.
Nigel trying to shake off the effects. Joe looks to follow up. On the ringside area. Has a seat. Shot right across the chest.
Looking for that second leg kick here on the outside. Starts his run. Nobody there. Nigel McGuinness able to get out of the way, and Joe's leg goes crashing through that guardrail, and I think he's stuck between the bars of that steel guardrail.
His leg is wedged between the steel and that barricade cover. Joe trying to free himself here. He could have done severe damage to that leg.
It's like a big bear trap on the outside.
He's not a bear. Frees himself finally. Right back inside the ring.
Barely beats the count. He was almost counted out right there.
Nigel trying to get the count out victory, but hey, turn around, Nigel.
Joe now just slapping the taste out of Nigel's mouth. Running knee strike in the corner. Setting him up.
That's a buster coming up. Nigel breaks free in that position. European uppercut. Chin breaker. Elevates Joe now to the top. Looking for the top of London.
Joe fights him off. He's got that choke sleeper in the corner. Nigel's got his foot on the ropes. And he got him.
He used the leverage of the ropes to pin Samoa Joe right there and retain the World Championship.
Generation Next.
Step down or get beat down.
If you're ever getting beat down, don't count on me being there.
I kind of need a tag team partner against Generation Next. You gotta be kidding me. I don't even get to change in the locker room.
I'm sorry. Join me, MSC tonight, my friend. Get the hell out of here.
I didn't sell out, people. I bought in.
Welcome to the embassy.
Right now we find ourselves engaged in a bit of a war with the embassy. While Prince Nana's money's been bringing in troop after troop to defeat us. The new member of Generation Next, Matt Seidel.
You need a team, and you need people you can count on.
What the hell are you doing? You want to escalate this war? Steel cage war!
Generation Next. All of you. That bullseye's right here.
Next, baby. Accompanied by Prince Nana at a combined weight of 749 pounds, representing the embassy, the team of Alex Shelley of this,
the next generation in pro wrestling.
face of Austin Aries, catches him coming in. Wade hasn't even gotten his robe off yet.
No, it surely hasn't taken off his ring jacket either. The action getting started right off the bat.
Hey, you strong in the ring and runs to a right hand from Jimmy Rave. Austin Aries sent to the floor.
This is such an ominous presence in a matchup like this. We saw him come into play as a big factor in the six-man tag team match back at Redemption, as the Generation Next team on that evening tried to use their speed and quickness as well as triple team strategy to try to take Abyss off his feet.
Seems the strategy of the Embassy tonight is to isolate Jack Evans from his partners, because all three members of the Embassy in the ring with Jack Evans, with Robert Strong and Austin Aries, unable to even make it into the ring here.
Evans doing battle with Jimmy Rave. Rave got him up on his shoulders now. And drives Evans into the corner, firing away on the ribs. With close fist, but hey, anything goes, including that choke. No DQ.
This fires Austin Aries out to the floor. Right back in he comes.
Got a wooden chair inside the ring as well.
Seems like the role of Abyss here is to just play bodyguard and keep the other two members outside the ring and leave Jack Evans at bay here. Belly to back suplex on Evans by Alex Shelley.
There you go.
The Embassy working over Evans as again Aries pitched to the floor. Shelley putting that chair to use, or about to, laying it next to Jack Evans, rolls him over, face down onto that chair, repeatedly driving his face into the wood. You'll notice Jade Chung at ringside came out with Generation Next, trying to get some payback on Prince Nana, who are mistreating her for all of those months.
Alicia dog collar.
And of course, all of this is leading to the steel cage warfare on December 3rd in Manhattan. The Embassy say they will take out Generation X members before then, and Prince Nana says they will kill Jade Chung, who's at ringside trying to help anyone do more damage to the Embassy.
Abyss fighting with that ladder. Aries and Strong. Tug of war with that ladder in the middle of the ring. Abyss hanging on. They let go and Abyss catches the ladder in the midsection.
Leaping forward off the ladder. And Aries taking a chance.
Aries doing a little damage to himself. They're running up that ladder. They elevate Alex Shelley, who comes crashing down on the ladder.
Flapjack right onto the ladder, and the ladder is bent under his weight. It's a high-risk matchup with all these weapons involved. With no DQs on the ladder, with the wooden chair, anything isn't nailed down here in the middle of the building.
They are bouncing Jimmy Rave around like a ping pong ball. Inverted atomic drop. Regular atomic drop and a clothesline.
Slap right across the face of Roderick Strong. Sends Aries into the barricade.
There you go. There you go.
Shelley going to work.
Aries hard to the guardrail as well. Roderick Strong put in the boots to Jimmy Rave and slamming his head into that barricade. Evans finally up off his feet. Forearm into the face of a monster Abyss.
David versus Goliath, basically, between Evans and Abyss. And she gets the opportunity. You might think that Jade Chung is going to unleash some punishment on Prince Nana.
Abyss just about kicked the face of Jack Evans in.
Abyss firing away at the midsection of Austin Aries. Prince Nana, very smart to stay near his man at all times.
Drop kick through the rope sends Abyss crashing to the floor on the outside. Aries up top.
Takes a big chance and it pays off as he sends Abyss all the way to the floor. A great height on that body press off the top.
I don't know what to watch.
Still on the ladder inside the ring. This match will certainly take its toll physically on everyone involved. Chair to the midsection of Abyss. And down across the back.
Aries still with that chair, looking for Prince Nana on the outside. Nana rolls into the ring to try and get out of the way. Able to make it to the other side of the ring as Austin Aries has his sights set on Nana.
Nana trying to hide behind everyone he can here as they're taking the action into the crowd.
Fans here in Buffalo getting an up-close and personal look at this war between Generation Next and the Embassy.
Aries chasing Nana around the ring, and Abyss puts a stop to that, driving it face first into the edge of the ring. And now Nana getting a few shots in.
Of course, Abyss does the dirty work. Now Nana wants to pick at the bones of Austin Aries on the outside.
And now Nana going after Chung on the other side of the ring. Action spilling all over this building.
Jay Chung trying to get away from the monster as well on the outside. Aries stalking Abyss though, firing a left hand to the top of the head, and he rocks the big man.
Going to shoot him off, but reverses the Irish whip and head over heels into the steel.
Out and out power of Abyss on display here in this matchup.
Running away from the advancing Abyss as he steps over the rail, and it looks like he's going to take the action over the barricade and into the crowd himself.
Handful of Jack Evans there on the outside. Sends him flying out into the crowd.
Back it up. Keep it clear.
Our cameramen trying to follow the action as best they can. Drop kick, but Abyss staying on his feet.
Roderick Strong firing away forearm shots to Abyss. Right hand rocks Roderick. Jimmy Rave now choking out Austin Aries with his shirt.
Generation Next came dressed for the street fighting in their t-shirts, and now it's being used against them. Choking them out. Fans following this battle all over the building.
Jack, come on, don't try and fight him, man.
Evans again trying to go at it with Abyss, and another big right hand sends him to the floor.
Only so much you can do against the sheer power of a monster like Abyss.
Once again picking Evans up just to club him back down with a forearm shot. Back in the ring, Jimmy Reed with that ladder. Setting it up against Roderick Strong in the corner, nowhere to go.
He's got his head between...
Oh, he's got that chair.
Oh! Chair shot with his head between that ladder. And they're working their way back toward the back of this building. Abyss and Jack Evans, while Rave still doing battle inside the ring. Goes for the cover. Only gets two.
Nana up on the apron.
And it looks like Abyss has his hands on a table. Alex Shelley back inside the ring.
Boot to the face of Roderick Strong and a forearm shot. Jimmy Rave going the outside. He's caught by Austin Aries.
While these four do battle around the ring, we still have Evans and Abyss back toward the batting cage at the back of this building. There we go, shots. We can keep an eye on all the action.
Strong has Shelley up on his shoulders, firing parry position. Right near that ladder, driving the knees right to the midsection. Vintage Roderick Strong right there.
And meanwhile, Abyss sent Evans into the wall at the back of the building. And Evans is feeling the effect. Picking Jack Evans back up. Still have that table, which has yet to be put to use.
Roderick Strong coming to the aid of his partner, Jack Evans on the outside, firing away at Abyss.
Right by the steel batting cages, right there. Open hand strike from Abyss.
Listen to the sound of that shot from Abyss on Roderick Strong, echoing throughout the building.
Oh shit.
Strong sent right into the wall himself. Abyss just manhandling both men. He's got Jack Evans now. Places him on the table. Oh, if Abyss puts him through that table, Evans will be done. What could Abyss have in mind?
Staying near that cage door. Roderick Strong from behind with a chair.
Now across the back.
shot to the midsection with that chair and a forearm shot to the back as well. Shoulder block to the midsection. Another one by Aries. Forearm shot from Strong.
Double team strategy. Russian leg sweep right into the steel on that batting cage.
Setting Abyss up on that table, and Evans climbing the cage.
Right through the table to the floor, putting his body on the line for the sake of getting the victory. The 630 off the batting cage, pushing through the table.
Both of those guys look like they're broken in half.
Both men are down. Meanwhile, Jimmy Rave not able to get to his feet. Generation Next in control. Referee checking on Rave's condition.
Caught one of those chairs right to the jaw.
Knocked from Aries. Teeth out on that. Working his way back over the barricade toward the ring. Aries pulling off his wrist and choking away on Rave like he always does. Piece of shit!
Aries choking the life out of Jimmy Rave on the outside. Rave just flailing away, trying to get Aries off of him. Does for the moment.
Going underneath the ring, looking for more plunder is Austin Aries.
All these men putting their bodies on the line. There's another table being set up by Austin Aries on the floor here.
The battles between these two factions have come to this. A no disqualification six-man brawl all over the building, and they will be locked inside the steel cage on December 3rd in Manhattan.
Strong had that chair. Shelley knocked it away. Fires away with a chop to the chest and right to the eyes.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Roderick.
Drives him face first into the table.
Strong comes crashing down to the floor. Shelley put in the boots to Roderick.
Again, right into the table he goes. Face first. Aries pitched to the floor. What could the embassy have in mind for Generation Next here? We got two tables that they could put to use.
Shelley and Strong in the ring. Raven Aries on the outside. Aries prone on that table.
Backbreaker inside the ring from Roderick Strong.
Right hand from Jimmy Rave. But Aries fires back.
Trying to get the suplex.
Oh, he's going to try suplex through the table.
It's your new
But Rave blocks it and drives the back of Aries right into the guardrail.
Rave back inside the ring now. Into the midsection. Roderick Strong trying to stay on his feet. Punches him. Back right over the steel chair.
Half Nelson backbreaker by Strong. Outside corner the aid of Aries. Fires Shelley into the guardrail.
Moving some furniture around at ringside. We got these two tables being placed next to one another by Generation Next.
Aries back to his feet. Jade Chung checking on him on the outside. Strong back in the ring looking to get Jimmy Rave.
What could they have in mind for Jimmy Rave? Roderick Strong elevates Rave. Claims go for maybe a splash mouth through those tables, but Shelley makes the save.
Catches Roderick with that super kick coming in. Gonna pull him to the outside now. On the apron. Shelley and Strong.
Jockeying for position here as two tables await below.
Forearm shots, trading shots right on the apron.
Jockeying for position. Aries has got him up. Finley roll on the ladder. Aries is going on top. He's going to hit the 450 on the ladder. Now the grabbing away in Aries. Right hand sends him to the canvas. What steel cage warfare will be like between these teams.
Dave Prazak here at intermission. What a wild match we just saw. But I'm joined at this time by Bryan Danielson, the ROH World Champion. And I talked to Steve Corino earlier tonight, and he said that he wants the ROH World title for one reason, and that is so that he will have the power, so that he'll be able to run this company. Bryan, your thoughts on Steve Corino's comments?
Well, wow, that was hard to digest because you talk so loud. But I mean, a lot of people want this belt for a lot of different reasons. I mean, Steve Corino wants power in Ring of Honor. He probably wants power in wrestling. He probably wants money out of it. He probably wants girls, all that kind of stuff. But this belt isn't about that. It's not about egos. It's not about having power and all that. This belt is about being able to go out and wrestle how you want to wrestle. I carry this belt proudly because this company, Ring of Honor, allows me to go out there and wrestle how I want to wrestle. I don't have to go out there and wrestle for 8 minutes, or I don't have to go out there and wrestle for 3 minutes. I don't have to do a bunch of backflips and everything to please a company, to please an ideal. I get to do what I want to do. So Steve Corino, if you want this belt for power, if you can beat me for it, hey, that's fantastic. You can use it for all the power you want. But that's not what this belt represents. This belt represents freedom. This belt represents us being able to do whatever we want in this company the way we want to do it. And that's what Ring of Honor represents. That's what this belt represents. And that's what I think about Steve Corino's comments.
All right, thank you, Bryan Danielson. A big second half still to come here tonight in Buffalo.
Scott lost.
Tag team titles on the line as Sal Rinauro and Tony Mamaluke set to defend against the Rottweilers of the notorious 187 Homicide and Ricky Reyes.
Sal Rinauro and Tony Mamaluke, very impressive since getting together as an impromptu tag team and actually winning the tag team titles in their first shot together. That open contract by BJ Whitmer and Jimmy Jacobs. Sal Rinauro and Tony Mamaluke winning the tag team titles, taking on the Rottweilers. Homicide embroiled in that bitter feud with Colt Cabana. And what can you say about Ricky Reyes lately? Just putting people away in record time, night in and night out.
Ellie Primo, Derek Dempsey, Matt Striker in recent weeks. Big victories, 2 of them in under 60 seconds and just about 3 minutes with an accomplished wrestler such as Matt Striker. And tonight, cashing in his chips, so to speak, after the Rottweilers came up with that victory at the Trios tournament back during the month of March to get their choice at title shots in the future. Homicide, of course, has already used his for a world title shot against Austin Aries at the Best of the American Super Juniors tournament. Ricky Reyes going after the tag team titles here tonight with Homicide, and of course that leaves Rocky Romero, currently out of ROH action, competing internationally, to eventually come back and make his way to ROH to cash in his particular chips.
Homicide with the side headlock on Renaro is going to fire him off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, hard, down goes Renaro, up and over goes Homicide, leapfrog by Renaro. Quick arm drag takes Homicide off his feet, and Homicide follows up with an arm drag of his own. Looking for the hip toss, Renaro blocks, flips up and over, lands on his feet. Knee to the midsection by Homicide, rocks Renaro.
All he needed to do was connect with that knee to put a stop to the momentum that Renaro had on his side. As now Homicide ringing away on the arm. Renaro kicks him off.
Another deep arm drag by Sal, taking Homicide off his feet. Holding that arm.
Hard-fought tag team title matchup last night in Cleveland as Jacobs and Whitmer had their chance to regain the championship, but just too much. Working very well as a team, even though, as you said, their first experience as a team was the night that they won the titles back at Joe versus Kobashi in Manhattan.
Tony Mamaluke sort of taking Sal Renaro under his wing here in ROH and leading him immediately to tag team gold. Homicide able to escape there on Mamaluke.
And mock him just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Size each other up one more time. We're in the center of the ring. Feeling out process here.
Going after the leg, waist lock grab now into the half Nelson, takes him over with the snapmare. Grabs hold of the chin lock, does Mamaluke. Holds Homicide down onto his chest, keeping control of the arm.
Homicide trying to find an escape, able to get to his feet, alleviates a lot of that pressure. He locks the man down and goes right to work on the arm.
Holding onto the wrist lock, tags in Ricky Reyes.
Fires an elbow right to the point of the shoulder.
He's been using a very effective choke sleeper to finish off his opponents. As soon as he can lock that thing on, it's just a matter of time before they go out.
There's a reversal there by Reyes and another one there by Mamaluke. Both men close to the ropes. Reverse right back to the center of the ring.
Reyes being very resilient. As soon as Mamaluke's able to maneuver his way out of the hole, he gets right back with the advantage. Into the side headlock goes Reyes. Mamaluke shoots him off. Shoulder tackle, down goes Mamaluke. Drops comes Reyes, drop toe hold. Turned around by Reyes.
Nice display of quickness there. Chain wrestling by both men. Neither able to get much of an advantage. Series of reversals. But now it's Reyes able to take control of that arm, driving the knee as he has that hammerlock applied. Mamaluke able to get back to his feet.
Keeping that hammerlock, Mamaluke takes him over by the head and wraps the legs around the head and the neck of Reyes. And Reyes doesn't have much of a neck. It's very thick.
Will turn Mamaluke over and escape. Nicely done. Grapevines the legs. Pulling back on the arms. Modified surfboard almost here.
A lot of pain on the face of Tony Mamaluke as he releases the hold, stomping away on the back. Going after the leg of Reyes is Mamaluke. Typically likes to focus on the arm of his opponents. Too close to the ropes. Reyes grabs hold of that bottom rope. And he releases the hold, and quickly Reyes grabs hold of the head, and Homicide tagged back in.
Nicely done by Mamaluke, knowing he was in the wrong part of town there, able to quickly escape and get back to the center of the ring before the Rottweilers able to do any double team damage in the corner.
Homicide getting right in the face of Mamaluke and exchanging shoves.
Mamaluke's not going to back down, though. Mamaluke's turn to muck Homicide a little bit there. Single leg by Homicide takes Mamaluke off his feet. Mamaluke was looking for that cross arm breaker, but Homicide instead goes to the mount position.
Jockeying for position right here, takes out the leg of Homicide, but in the ropes. And underneath the bottom and all the way out to the floor goes Homicide. Regroup just a bit. He's got the flag.
He's got Mamaluke's flag
of Tony Mamaluke around his shoulder.
Does not match the Puerto Rican flag on his bandana.
That's the Puerto Rican bandana. Both men back inside the ring now once again. Homicide very cautious. As a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Chest to chest they go. Mamaluke utilizing his legs to work Homicide almost into a pinning predicament right there. Saved himself, but still has the legs wrapped around the neck.
Well, the head scissors by Mamaluke. He was looking to try and get that jackknife pin there. Homicide able to escape the head scissors again. Both men up to their feet. All these four men seem very evenly matched in the early going. Neither team able to get much of an advantage at all.
Side headlock grab by the notorious 187. Mamaluke shoots him off. Shoulder tackle. Down goes Mamaluke. Homicide off the ropes again, bowls him over with the tackle. Off the ropes a third time. Roll up by Homicide. But right after the arm goes Mamaluke. And he can grab an arm submission from just about any position.
Got the legs for added extra effort there. Wrapped around the shoulder of Homicide. Look at the strength of Homicide. What a guts lift into a powerbomb.
That frees his arm from the hold. He's right near his corner.
I want to consider making the tag. He sees Mamaluke trying to do the same, but instead trying to cut him off.
And he does make the tag, though. Works his way all the way over towards Sal Renaro. Legal man in the matchup.
Hanging on to Homicide, then using his legs to kind of crawl his way across the ring to make the tag. Nice move on the part of the veteran Mamaluke there. Makes his way to the outside. Another quick tag, though. Renaro tags Mamaluke in. Going to send Homicide off the rope. Drop toe hold right across the knee of Mamaluke. Nicely done.
Good tag team strategy from the champs. Working well as a team despite their inexperience as a unit.
Mamaluke ripping the bandana, off of the head of Homicide, mocking him a little bit there, throwing it to the outside. And now he's going to tag Sal in one more time as he hangs on to that arm. Double axe handle to the shoulder.
Frequent tags. Of course, Mamaluke, a veteran of tag team wrestling in general. Divorce courting the arm is Sal Renaro. Throws him over for the cover, but only gets two. Keeping hold of the arm, though.
Keeping Homicide on their half of the ring, isolating him from his partner. Ricky Reyes on the outside.
Homicide works his way back to his feet. Keeping hold of the arm is Renaro. Extends the hand, back in comes Mamaluke. Next with the elbow.
Well, we saw Homicide back at the Kobashi weekend, his shoulder very heavily taped up. Maybe playing into the strategy of Mamaluke and Sal Renaro here as they continue to go to work on the arm. Homicide doesn't have it taped up tonight, but obviously a bullseye on the part of Homicide from the other weekend.
But wrestling the aggressive style that Homicide does, there's a lot of wear and tear on the body. And just the nagging injuries to that shoulder and just wrestling this kind of a style on a regular basis without taking any breaks has started to take its toll. Ace crusher from Homicide.
Duck the enziguri and then just plants Renaro in the center of the ring. Picks him back up by the hair. Fires a clubbing shot to the back and finally makes the tag to Reyes. Renaro in the corner. Homicide firing away. Double team maneuver here. Renaro sent off the ropes on. Homicide with a running lariat in the corner. Don't see no. Slides through, grabs the legs of Renaro. Face first to the canvas and a drop kick from Ricky Reyes.
Trademark Ricky Reyes maneuver right there. Getting the elevation and connecting with the kick right to the mush. Stomping away on Renaro now.
Clubbing blow across the back of the neck.
Scoops him up. Plants him with the body slam. Reyes comes off the ropes. Good elevation, dropping the knee.
Driving that knee right across the throat. Cover only able to get a two. Didn't hook the leg there. Renaro still able, a little bit left in the tank, able to kick out there.
Firing away at the midsection of Reyes, but he fires right back with a forearm. Headbutt from Reyes.
Tag into Homicide. Exposing the ribs of Renaro, and Homicide fires a right hand to the kidneys.
That mare takes Renaro down to the canvas, kick to the spine. They're tearing away at the face of Sal Renaro now. Another hard kick to the back.
Seems the strategy of the Rottweilers is to isolate the less experienced man in this matchup, Sal Renaro, and keep Tony Mamaluke on the outside. Sound strategy on the part of the Rottweilers. Renaro draped over the rope. Homicide plants all of his weight right across the back of the neck.
A great momentum coming off the ropes. Reyes tagged back in. You know, we talked about that choke sleeper that he's been putting to use. Reyes also has some very effective kicks in his repertoire. Nice neck breaker.
All of this focus on the neck of Sal Renaro, just softening him up for that sleeper later on.
Stomping away at the chest of Renaro. Down in the corner, boot right across the throat in the corner. Draws a warning from referee Jason Harding.
And full of hair, dragging Renaro out of the corner. Mamaluke trying to rally the troops on the outside. Renaro sent to the ropes. Elevated. North Carolina, though, nicely done. Renaro doesn't know where he is, needs to make the tag. Homicide cuts him off, though, with a boot right to the side of the face.
No, he's not going to be able to make a tag when Homicide is blindsiding him with a big boot to the side of the head. And now Reyes keeping him grounded and out of reach of Tony Mamaluke there in the corner.
Driving the knee right into the back.
Trying to take the energy out of Sal Renaro. Another kick to the spine. They've been kicking away in the back of Renaro repeatedly. That's going to be the weakness on the side of the champions here. The back of Sal Renaro.
Double team maneuver here.
Driving that back into the turnbuckles repeatedly.
Homicide now has him up. Reyes climbing the second rope. Leg drop, nicely done.
Holding the back over the knee. Covered by Homicide. But Renaro kicking out, staying in this match.
Renaro showing a lot of guts, able to kick out there. Mamaluke tried to get in to break it up. Reyes, though, pointed out Mamaluke coming into the ring to the referee. Mamaluke unable to get across to save Sal, but he still had enough to kick out on his own.
Homicide just kicking away at the face. Just igniting a little bit of a fire under Renaro. Firing back.
Clubbing blow, though, sends Renaro down to the canvas hard.
Homicide trying to grab hold of the head.
Handful of hair, though, just snap-marring him over by the hair. And again, another kick hard to the small of the back. Another 2 count, forcing Renaro to expend energy, kicking out time and time again here.
Renaro absorbing all this punishment, but not letting championship slip away. Able to kick out, get that shoulder up every time out. And he's crawling toward his corner, trying to make the tag to Tony Mamaluke.
Homicide taunting Mamaluke in the corner, trying to draw him into the match.
But again, right back to that chin lock goes Homicide, trying to take what little energy is left in the body of Renaro.
Just the little things that you see a veteran do. Homicide had Sal close to his own corner, Sal was. But Homicide, before he applied that hold, brought him back to his half of the ring, making it much more difficult for Sal.
Whoa, almost had Homicide right there. Backslide attack, he gets it. Go. No.
Renaro with a burst of energy, but Homicide cuts him right off. Roll. Another 2 count by Sal. Exploder.
Several quick near falls for Renaro. The Homicide with that exploder puts a stop to the offense that he was able to mount. And he was able to get those roll-ups, those near falls, but not able to work toward his corner to make a tag and get a fresh Mamaluke into the match. Reyes now with Renaro. Gut wrench suplex coming off.
Nicely done.
And his leg wound up in the ropes, did damage to the leg right there on impact.
Now we're able to get that leg off across that rope, though, to break up that fall again.
Yeah, the ropes saved him because of the positioning right there.
Another quick tag to Homicide. Renaro trying to crawl across the ring. Homicide, though, drops the elbow across the back of the head.
Pulling him back up by the hair.
Telling Mamaluke, no way, you're not getting this tag.
Start encouraging Sal Renaro on here as Homicide pulls him up to the second rope. Maybe looking for a swinging DDT. No, just launches himself forward out of the corner. Still gets the DDT with the elevation of the ropes. And Mamaluke bringing himself into the ring just in case he had to break up that pin attempt, and save the title.
Sal able to grab the bottom rope. Amazing that Sal still has the presence of mind to know where he is in the ring at all times, and that's twice he knew he was close to the ropes in about the last minute or so and broke up what looked to be surefire pinfalls and new champions right here.
Homicide maybe looking for another DDT. Renaro firing back though. All the way up top goes Sal. Top rope Rama.
He has got to get over there and make the tag now.
He's got Homicide down. Does he know where he's at? Does he know where Mamalu's at? It's about him to crawl toward his own corner and make that tag.
Now you see him looking in the wrong direction. He's crawling towards the corner.
Get up!
He needs to crawl in the other direction. Homicide close to his corner. He's going to make the tag here, I think. Renaro crawling to the center of the ring. There's the tag to Reyes. Homicide, Sal makes the tag, and Mamaluke finally makes it into this matchup.
Gets the head scissors on Homicide. Right into the clutches of Reyes. Takes him over with the arm drag.
Boot to the midsection from Homicide, cuts him off. Mamaluke puts on the brakes. Going to backdrops him right on the back of his head.
Mamaluke, basically a fresh man with all this energy.
Frog splash off the top. 2.5 as Homicide's able to kick out.
Homicide trying to pull himself back up. Mamaluke keeping the fight coming.
Reversal by Homicide. Wheelbarrow here. Mamaluke going right to the arm though, looking for the future arm bar.
Right in the middle of the ring too. Referee asking if he's held.
What are you saying? Roll out! Come on now!
Homicide able to get to his knees and float over, trying to alleviate some of the pressure. Mamaluke though hanging on. Homicide though catches him with a forearm shiver.
Makes the tag. Reyes the legal man and gets met with the missile drop kick from Renaro.
Reyes never saw Renaro coming in. Blind tag.
Moonsault from Renaro takes him down. Getting his second win is Renaro. Set to the ropes. Swinging DDT. Plants Reyes. Cover. 1, 2, Homicide breaks it up.
2.5 as Homicide's able to stop the pin attempt.
Come on, Ricky!
Mamaluke in the ring as well. Getting sent back by the referee. Renaro with a forearm shot on Reyes. Make it 2. A third, and they're in the center of the ring.
Small package. Oh, so close. 2.5.
Reyes able to kick out. Homicide again from behind. Renaro didn't see him coming.
Homicide's got Renaro. Pile driver. Right into the clutches of Reyes. German suplex. Mamaluke makes the save.
Forearm shot from Mamaluke sends Homicide to the floor.
Mamaluke off the ropes here and goes soaring, sending him into the barricade. Reyes with Renaro.
Right in the center of the ring. Hang in there. Sal is in all sorts of trouble right now. He's got it locked in right in the center of the ring. It's just a matter of time before Sal's going to have to give it up. He's still fighting though. He's cinching back down. What are you doing? Someone going to make it in the ring.
He was out. He looked to be out. Mamaluke stomping away on Reyes, saving the tag team titles right there as he had Renaro choked out.
Forearm shot from Mamaluke on Reyes, and Reyes fires back with an elbow to the midsection. Mamaluke climbing up to the second rope. Firing with right hands to the top of the head of Ricky Reyes. Shoves him off, but Mamaluke lands on his feet. Runs into a boot from Reyes, and a lariat from Homicide.
Homicide and Mamaluke take the action on the floor. Sal Renaro, springboard crossbody! And that's 3!
Here are your winners and still Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, Tony Mamaluke and Sal Renaro.
Hello everybody, Jim Cornette here, and I just want to apologize to the fine folks in Buffalo that this great Ring of Honor event tonight, I was not able to be there in person. That's why I'm coming to you via videotape. Wasn't able to clear my schedule in time, but I hope to rectify that in the near future and see the fine folks in Buffalo again in person as soon as possible. But there's a matter I want to address as new Commissioner of Ring of Honor that I feel first and foremost has to be studied and focused on and acted on carefully, and that's the situation with the world title. Because the Ring of Honor world title was founded and was meant to showcase the finest athlete in ROH. And the contenders to that title are supposed to be the top contenders for the championship. Personal feelings play or should play no part in determining the top challenger. But over the past several months, there's been mayhem. Things have been in disarray. Challenges have been made in anger and accepted in anger that have seen a lot of world title matches not contain the two very best individuals in Ring of Honor. Well, I want to rectify that because I believe that the championships should be as important, as meaningful as possible. And therefore, I'm reinstituting the top 5 rankings in Ring of Honor. And the top 5 rankings are going to be very simple. That's the top 5 challengers to the world title. And the way that a guy gets on the top 5 list is, in short, a great win-loss record. He's going to have to earn it in the ring. There's going to be no outside interference. There's going to be no cowboy challenges. There's going to be no guys going into business for themselves. It's going to be purely on a ranking basis, and the win-loss records will decide those rankings. So the top 5 will be in contention for the world title here in Ring of Honor. From this point forward, that's being instituted, and I will stand by those rankings. And I assure you, everyone deserving will get a shot at the title, but first, they have to deserve it. Thanks, folks. Once again, have a great time in Buffalo. Thanks for coming out live. Thanks for watching on video. From the Commissioner's Office, this is Jim Cornette.
Low-key not following the code of honor, as we have a first-time singles matchup between these two men. Key taking on Colt Cabana.
We saw them last night in that tag team matchup. Cabana teaming up with Steve Corino, taking on Homicide and Low Key. It's going to be a singles match now between Key and Cabana.
Cabana likes to have a little bit of fun in that ring, and
mocking the stance of Low Key, very serious competitor. He's a fighter. Respect, honor, and discipline. Never laugh in a wrestling ring.
Colt Cabana likes to have some fun. He's going to try to do so with Low Key here tonight.
Elbow tie up in the center of the ring. Jockey for position. Cabana, you would think, would have the strength advantage. Forces Key back into the corner. Key climbs the ropes.
Going after the arm here.
As it draped over the top rope and grapevine with his legs at the same time. Lots of pressure on the elbow of Colt Cabana.
And mocking Cabana.
Obviously, this issue between the Rottweilers and Homicide in particular with Colt Cabana still raging on here. Cabana, disrespecting Homicide according to the Rottweilers, and the Homicide attacking Colt Cabana in the parking lot. Last time here, after good times, great memories, didn't appreciate some of the things Cabana had to say.
Clean break and backing up and walking around sort of like a chicken.
So no doubt Homicide sending Low Key here to soften him up.
Buddy, you're in the corner.
Well, yeah, basically Cabana said he had it tough as a kid growing up. The man was holding him down. His mom, the man, dishes. And Homicide's like, what? Doing dishes? That's a hard time growing up? And then Cabana, just some of the comments that he made, making fun of Homicide's heritage. And he really took issue with that. And that's what led him to make that first attack in the parking lot. And it's just escalated from there.
And then in New York, Homicide wrestling Jack Evans. Colt Cabana coming out in the middle of that matchup, doing a rap of all things on Homicide, calling him Conan's bitch. Now you want to talk about disrespect. Calling a guy like Homicide anyone's bitch is the ultimate sign of disrespect.
Working his way into the wrist lock is Cabana. He likes to have fun, but he's also a very skilled, scientific wrestler.
Keep kicking away at the thigh, trying to break the hold. One more time as Cabana wrenches down on that wrist. Leg out of the way that time. He missed the kick and goes down to a knee.
Goes forward. Ups the kick. Frees himself. Back to his feet is Key. Very quick.
Very skilled with the feet. You might say he has educated feet.
Yes.
Damn!
Loves to put that double stomp to use in various positions.
He's getting into this one early. Try and lock it up one more time in the center of the ring. Collar and elbow. Cabana with the waist lock.
Key again trying to take out the leg of Cabana. Staying on his feet.
Also trying to go to work on that arm.
Into the full Nelson. Into the hammerlock goes Cabana.
Just the gun. Fans appreciative of the chain wrestling here from Colt Cabana.
Effectively utilizing the leg wiggle. As you'll notice, Key fighting the knee, pulled down the knee pad of Cabana and bit the knee in order to get the advantage enough to go for that wrist lock.
The Rottweilers will pull out any and all stops. Doesn't matter what it takes. With the angle, he has that wrist bent back on Colt Cabana as he steps on the head at the same time. Biting the fingers now, Colt Cabana.
Well, doing whatever it takes here. Gangsta Key. Cabana rolling forward. Frees himself from the wrist lock and kicks Key, but again, very quickly back to his feet. Trying to shake out that arm.
Referee out of position both times. Didn't see Low-Key biting the hands of Cabana. Good job by Low-Key turning his body away from the official so he was unable to see what he was doing. Low-Key incredulous. Me bite? Never.
They lock up once again in the center of the ring. Cabana ringing away on the arm. And now he's got the fingers of Key.
I won't stoop to your level, Low-Key.
Reading the fingers with his hands, and then drives the elbow into the shoulder. Turning it back the other way, taking Key off his feet.
All the way down to the canvas. Referee checking the shoulders. Pole turner right on top of things.
Yes or no?
Key trying to kick away at Cabana to force the break. Cabana able to move his head out of the way, avoid that kick one more time from Low-Key.
Both men back in the standing position again, going after the legs of Cabana. Rolls forward. Going for that kick again, but this time Cabana.
Hit me again with that.
Colt Cabana a tad unorthodox in some of his counter wrestling maneuvers.
But effective.
Absolutely, very
That's all
effective.
that matters. Another lockup.
Man struggling for control. Cabana grabs a side headlock. Keep trying to go after that leg again. Cabana pulling it out of the way.
The way that he's standing is very unorthodox, but hey, it does the trick.
Cup check.
That's Cabana grounded. Holding onto that chin lock in the center of the ring. Cabana trying to work his way back up.
Cabana still feeling the effects of that slightly low blow. And enable Low-Key to grab the advantage. Able to make it back to his feet. Trying to power his way out. Cabana should have the strength advantage here.
Well, Key's a very well put together athlete as well. He has deceptive strength himself. But Cabana effectively able to work out of the hole.
Top wrist lock takes him right off his feet.
Bridging forward.
Look at all the pressure put on the shoulder joint. As he bridged back, you can see the bones in Low-Key's shoulder protruding from his skin almost.
Cabana holding onto the arm, keeping it barred as Key back to his feet. Trying to force Cabana toward the ropes. And he does.
1, 2, 3.
No clean break from Low-Key. Hard chop across the chest.
No such luck. Next clean break from Low-Key might be the first.
Another hard lockup, collar and elbow. Who's going to get the advantage here? Again, Cabana up against the ropes. Paul Turner applies the count.
Cabana knew it was
Catches
coming
the
that
arm
time.
and it's a That's just pissing off Low-Key. Humiliating. Much like he did in Promise.
You do not want to piss off Low-Key. On the outside, trying to regroup. Cabana taking for a little waltz around the ring. He's really light on his feet.
At least this time, Cabana's music didn't kick in while he started dancing. He's slowly getting back inside the ring. Avoids the lockup. Waistlock grab. Cabana trying to turn it around.
It hooks that leg behind Low-Key's, trying to gain the leverage advantage. And does so very nicely, using the arm to take him off his feet. Driving all of his weight across the shoulder. As again, he goes right back to that wrist.
You sit here. No.
Keeping the arm in position with his legs while working over the wrist and the fingers.
All of the weight also of Colt Cabana being forced on the side of the face and the chest.
Kicks out.
You got my ear.
Watch the ears. 1,
2, 3.
Back on the ears of Low-Key there before he goes right back to the arm.
Do something about my ears.
God should have done something about your ears.
Paul Turner checking on Low-Key's condition.
Low-Key able to get to his feet, alleviate some of the pressure, and reverse it with an arm drag and twist of his own.
Spreading the legs of Low-Key, takes him all the way down. Putting a lot of pressure right there on the legs as well as the arms. Stretching him out. On the ears as well. And the face into the canvas.
Low-Key forced to do the splits here almost. Fortunately for Key, tremendous flexibility.
Back to his feet. And right back into Cabana's control.
Trying to go for that double stop there. Cabana able to slip out of the way and again apply the pressure to the inside of the thighs and the groin muscle of Low-Key.
Looking over the schnoz, wipes it off and grabs hold of the arms of Cabana, trying to turn it around on him. And do the very same thing to Cabana that Cabana was doing to Key.
Low-Key a little bit shorter than Cabana, unable to reach that far leg. Cabana just kind of taunting Low-Key there a little bit.
Both men back up to a standing position.
See the hamstring obviously bothering Low-Key a little bit there, trying to stretch it back out. Trying with the fan the front row. Almost like not liking what he heard. Low-Key not liking what he heard. Almost like didn't like what he heard from Cabana the other night.
Not at all. Side headlock grab by Cabana. He shoots him off. Down goes Key. Cartwheel by Cabana. He loves the cartwheel.
So I think starting to get into the head of Low-Key right now.
Or just piss him off. Go right to the gut. Chop across the chest. Cabana firing back though. Catches the head. Vertical suplex. Knee strikes to the head. Frees himself from that position.
And then just throws him across the top rope.
Midsection of Cabana. Right across that top ring rope. Low-Key with the cover. Cabana kicks out.
He obviously starting to get frustrated with some of the shenanigans of Colt Cabana. Now just putting the boots to him here.
Pulls Cabana back up. Another chop right across his chest. Sliding the shoulder into the midsection as well. And again. Another chop.
Snapmares him out of the corner. Cover here. Cabana kicks out at one.
Body scissors applied by Low-Key. Trying to make it so hard for Cabana to breathe from this position.
Cabana, you ain't dancing right now, punk.
Taking away his energy as well while talking some garbage.
Squeeze the rib cage there with both those legs. See the ankles locked right around the midsection. Pinning predicament here too as well.
He's got to watch those shoulders. Cabana trying to maneuver his way toward the ropes, but Low-Key trying to
move him back to the center.
Yeah, keep him in the center. Not encouraging Cabana on here to break free of the body scissors.
Cabana trying to wedge his arms in between his body and the legs of Low-Key to alleviate the pressure. You see him wiggling his way out as Low-Key struggles to keep those feet together and instead reverses it into a head scissor. Nicely done by Low-Key as Cabana was about to escape from that body scissor.
Trying to work his way out of this now. He has those legs firmly locked right around the head.
Cabana can find a way to maneuver his legs around to the side. He is fairly close to the ropes here.
He's going to do everything in his power to prevent Cabana from doing just that.
Cabana trying to turn him here. Low-Key hanging on though. Using the ropes for leverage.
Yeah, hanging onto the ropes.
Keep off the ropes.
Hanging onto the top right now, but he has the hold still. Cabana breaks free, but right back to the body scissors. From one hold, back to the original.
Low-Key doing a good job of wearing Colt Cabana down here. eliminating the size advantage when you're the smaller man. If you can take the bigger man off his feet and keep him on the mat, you are going to eliminate that size advantage. Everybody's the same size when they're on the mat.
There's no way that Cabana can do any more shenanigans and make fun of Low Ki from this position, because all he is in a world of pain.
Come on, Colt, what do you say?
Referee checking the shoulders of Low Ki here, as he's got himself down on his back here, as he has the body scissors still applied.
Cabana feeling the effects, hanging on to the referee there. Trying to find a way out. Trying to wiggle his way free with the help of referee Paul Turner. Headbutt to the midsection by Ki. Cabana tried to use his hands to again spread the legs of Low Ki out to the side, stretching out those hamstrings one more time. Another cover and near fall.
Not hooking the leg once again. Low Ki with Colt Cabana backed into the corner, again driving the shoulder into the midsection. Made it very hard for Cabana to breathe with that body scissors, and now taking even more of the wind out of him in the corner.
Hard chop to the chest, but Cabana fires back right to the top of the head.
And again. And those fingers.
Not much.
Yeah.
Not much on the chops of Colt Cabana here.
Lightning chops from Low Ki. Right into the elbow. And again.
3 elbows from Cabana, make it 4, 5, 6 to the top of the head. Lightning elbows.
If it works, keep doing it. Lines up. And down goes Low Ki.
Cabana digging down for a second win here.
Every time Ki gets back up, Cabana places him right back down to the canvas. This time with the body slam.
Spinning slam from Cabana. Homicide, though, still nursing those ribs. You can see them bothering him.
Front butt from behind. Off the ropes. Lariat. Only 2. Cabana's been putting that lariat to use as of late. It's been very effective, and it also happens to be one of the trademark finishing maneuvers of Homicide as well. Modifying the arms, looking for the Colt 45 backbreaker. He saw that coming and drove Cabana back first into the corner. Off the ropes comes Ki right into the Frankenstein.
The legs.
When he gets a near fall.
Cabana right back up. Going to the outside.
Get down, Colt. 1.
Cabana climbing up top. Been known to use that missile drop kick, but Ki takes his balance away from it.
Hey, get down. 1, 2.
Ki nailed the double stomp off the back of Cabana, placed on the top rope.
Full impact on the spine of Cabana. Cover by Ki.
2. Damn it. 1, 2.
Also very close to the ropes here. Cabana knows where he's at. Grabs hold of that bottom rope.
Low Ki again grabbing the ropes for some added leverage. Cabana still able to kick out though at 2.5.
Pulling Cabana back up. He's looking to follow up. Maybe setting up for the Ki crusher here. Cradles the leg. Can he get him up? Cabana trying to fight it off.
Firing away at the rib cage and fires Low Ki out when he hangs on to the rope. Still on the apron, Cabana charges. Runs into a shoulder block from Ki. Big boot right to the side of the face.
He's looking to go up top. All the way up he goes. Right into the clutches of Cabana.
Planted that knee a little bit low there. Boot to the midsection.
He's got him up on the shoulders. Around and around he goes. And releases Low Ki down to the canvas. Trying to make the cover here.
Whoa, 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 Mr. Cabana!
Homicide.
Don't play yourself, dog! You little white winger! You telling me I'm a gimmick and a joke? You telling me I'm cold ass bitch? Oh, for sure, you are CM's punk, bitch! You wanna play me? You wanna play me, dog? Nah, dog, you know who got played. You know what I'm saying? You got played. Why not you play?
Shotgun dropkick from behind by Key. Well, Homicide had Cabana distracted. Key goes to the top. Double stomp. Hooks the leg. And he got it.
Well, Homicide with a measure of payback. Some revenge. Distracting Cabana, allowing Low Key to capitalize.
Double stomp.
First, the challenger. Hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and weighing in tonight at 237 pounds. He is a member of the Extreme Horsemen. He is the king of old school. He is the king of kings, and by the end of this evening, he will be the 8th Ring of Honor heavyweight champion in history. Ladies and gentlemen, the fucking god of professional wrestling, Steve Corino!
His opponent to my right, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 185 pounds, he is your Ring of Honor World Champion, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson!
Big clothesline from Corino right off the bat. Steve Corino trying to quickly get a pinfall. Here's the ROH World title is on the line. Bryan Danielson to make his second defense here tonight in Buffalo.
Corino signing that open contract issued through Dream Stage Entertainment and the Hustle promotion in Japan, and he has come here to Buffalo for one reason, and that is to take the ROH World title from Bryan Danielson, and he is all over him right off the bat.
Steve Corino has amassed many titles in professional wrestling, wants to wear that ROH World title, has returned to ROH in search of the championship. Big opportunity for him here against Bryan Danielson. Just duking it out on the floor here as he sends Danielson hard into the steel bed.
Danielson's shoulder cracking into the steel. Corino wasting no time, jumping all over the champion right after the bell.
Danielson successfully defending the title last night in Cleveland against Austin Aries, former champion. An excellent hold-for-hold matchup.
Worked over the arm of Aries for most of that match before putting him away with that cross-face chicken wing, the same move he used to beat James Gibson with to win the world title.
Slowly picking him back up and delivering a hard forearm strike is Corino. Danielson fires back with one of his own. Back and forth they go here. Another man going down.
Another shot from Corino, trading right back. He says, bring it on. Danielson off the ropes. Forearm shot, staggers Corino one more time. Now Corino goes to the ropes. Danielson takes it and fires right back. Wow,
and finally took him down.
You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in!
Utilizing the fans here outside of Buffalo to send a message to Steve Corino, send a message to his opponent, but he's going to get his head kicked in here tonight.
Yes, he does it there, Dave. Corino taking a walk on the outside, trying to shake the cobwebs from those forearms.
Taking his time, getting back inside the ring as the fans back up with that chant. inside the squared circle.
Men circle each other in the center. Are going to lock it up. Collar and elbow in the center of the ring. A bit of a height advantage there. Danielson, though, is going to power him back to the corner.
Hard lockup. Neither man with the decided advantage up against the ropes is Danielson.
Break it up. Come on. Break it up.
Referee asking for a clean break here.
Todd Sinclair starting to count. Carino not letting go. Finally able to get the clean break.
Both men very cautious here. Carino started off with a bang, trying to get a quick victory with that Northern Lights bomb. Vicious lariat. And now slowing it back down here, jockeying for position. Next Carino into the corner.
Todd Sinclair again in there trying to get a clean break from these two. Either men wanting to give an inch. Finally, Danielson backs it off.
He's got till 5.
You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in! You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in! You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in! I want that t-shirt! Like that! I want it right now, James!
Come on, you're gonna get. Come on.
I'm not saying that.
Danielson loves it.
Obviously, Danielson, the crowd favorite here in Buffalo.
Shake it off, Carino!
I don't see you jumping in here, faggot.
Purely speculation on Carino.
Hey,
Prove or
sit
retract.
down and shut up while I teach the young boy here a lesson.
Drawing a page out of the AJ Styles playbook. Looking for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Single hand, looking for the second. Both men very cautious. Once again.
Break it off and back away. And Carino's a little bit disturbed by the fans here in Buffalo.
Danielson stroking his non-existent beard after shaving, thankfully.
For 10 years, what do I got to prove?
Carino's a veteran of so many matches over the years. You wouldn't think a guy like that would let the fans get to him, but they're getting under his skin early on.
Holding onto the waist lock is the American Dragon. Works his way into the wrist lock, does Carino.
Carino still controlling the arm. Danielson trying to work his way around, looking for a reversal here. Carino hanging on to that arm drag and twist. Danielson rolls through. Carino still hanging on right in the center of the ring.
That's it!
Bridging back, Danielson connects with the drop kick and sends Carino through the ropes. And right now, before things get too hot and heavy once again, it's time to pay the bills, Lenny Leonard. ROHWrestling.com, 215-781-2500. The Straight Shooting Series, new editions coming up with Percy Pringle, as well as Straight Shooting with the Blue Meanie. Secrets of the Ring with Raven, Volume 3 is out now. A must for all aspiring wrestlers. Plus DVDs, figures, more from TNA, WWE, FIP, Border City Wrestling, IWC, and much more. Check out With Malice from FIP for the first Danielson versus Roderick Strong match, as well as James Gibson versus CM Punk from down in Florida. ROHWrestling.com, 215-781-2500.
See Danielson controlling the arm as Carino back into the ring. Speaking of that first ever Danielson Strong matchup, Roderick Strong on quite the roll here in Ring of Honor, has his sights set on that world title. Whoever comes up victorious in this matchup, sooner or later, they're going to have to deal with Roderick Strong down the line.
Very close to the ropes here. Steve Carino has hold of the head of Danielson. Trying to work his way out of it. Into the side headlock. Works his way back to his feet.
After that early flurry right off the bat from Carino, neither man able to gain much of an advantage here. Danielson with the nip up though, and a drop kick right on the chin of Carino.
Effectively utilizing the drop kick the past several moments. using his quickness and connecting with the drop kicks.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a sound strategy as this match plays out for Danielson. He's giving up a little bit of size to Carino here. He might want to use that quickness to his advantage and maybe utilize some moves that he doesn't normally use in the course of a match.
Danielson, a very sound professional wrestler. He can adapt to almost any style. We've seen him growl, we've seen him have technical wrestling, we've seen him great scientific wrestling, European style wrestling. He's wearing the gold.
Single-handed Greco-Roman knuckle lock right in the center of the ring. Again, these two feeling each other out. Either man giving an inch right in the center, shoulder to shoulder.
Again, the size advantage with Steve Carino, but the strength advantage probably with Danielson. Twisting away on the wrists. Brings Danielson down to a knee. As I said, Carino with a slight height advantage.
Able to use his leverage to his advantage, but a nice reversal there by Danielson. That Carino takes right back over, though. There you see him pressing downward, using that height and leverage advantage to his advantage right there, forcing Danielson down to a knee.
Now getting behind the champ. Bring himself back to his feet. Rolls backward. Still holding on to the wrists. Tosses him over with the suplex. Shoulders of Carino down for a near fall. Still holding on.
Sort of a front face lock here.
And again takes him over. Another near fall for Danielson. And through this entire exchange, they have still held on to that knuckle lock.
Third time's a charm, maybe. Floats over. Again, only able to get two.
Finally releases the knuckle lock, and Carino trying to shake off the effects. Getting a little frustrated here. Danielson was able to take him over with those 3 suplexes and get 3 near falls.
Danielson staying right on top of Carino here, not giving him any room whatsoever. Forces him right back into the corner. Todd Sinclair looking for the clean break. Driving the shoulder to the midsection is the champ. Fires away with a hard chop to the chest. And Carino feels it.
European uppercut from the American Dragon. Headbutt this time. Down he goes.
Hard kick to the back. And a slap to the face.
I don't know if he's just trying to infuriate Carino or what, but he's doing just that.
These two just trading slaps right in the center. Enziguri connects right on the chin.
Picks him up, wraps his arms around the head, traps the arm as well. Trying to wear down Steve Carino as senior official Todd Sinclair checks on his condition.
Using his legs effectively to grapevine both arms of Carino right around the shoulder socket and then wrenching back on the head as he has his hands clasped behind him.
And modified Dragon Sleeper right there. Coming down across the face.
Follows him into the corner, shoots him off. Carino hits the buckle hard. Danielson tries to follow up and runs into a and a neck breaker. Nicely done by Carino, dropping the champion right on the back of his neck.
No, Danielson able to kick out.
Handful of hair from Carino is going to pick him back up. Scooping a hard slam. Carino measures him with the elbow. Another cover. Bit lax on the cover there. Didn't hook the leg. Instead, just placing the forearm across the face.
Bryan Danielson, the very definition of what a sound professional wrestler is all about. He might not be that marketable, but his talent speaks for itself. His knowledge of holds and counter holds really shows all the fans in attendance why he is the top wrestler in this promotion. Hell, not only this promotion, the world. He has that open contract. Anyone from any organization can challenge for the title, and Danielson will take them on.
Come on, Dragon. Carino driving the face right into the top turnbuckle. Grabs a hold of the leg, double leg pickup. Dragon holding on to the top. Shot. Waist lock there. Body scissors, excuse me. Carino forearms his way out though. Sets him up on the top. Fires away with a chop.
Carino has him placed up top. Up to the second goes Carino.
Who's the man now?
Going for a superplex. Gets all of it.
Hooked the leg that time, still only able to get two. Danielson still with a little bit left in the tank.
Holding onto that neck.
The impact of that superplex jarring all the vertebrae in the neck.
He needs that neck strength to maintain the bridge while utilizing the cattle mutilation, which he puts to use quite frequently.
Right hand from Carino. Picks Danielson back up. Handful of hair and another right hand to the top of the head. Forearm shot though from the champ. Oh, uppercut rocks Carino.
And again. This time though, Carino catches the head into the DDT.
Saw the Bolo uppercut coming, hooked the arm, got the DDT. Cover 2.5 again for Carino.
Carino doing whatever he can here. Trying to earn the ROH title.
Once again, dropping Danielson right on top of his head, staying on that neck.
Not encouraging Danielson to get back to his feet. Hard in the buckle, comes charging. With the clothesline in the corner, and now it's a slap fight. Forearms from Carino. Danielson sent across the ring. Back flip out of the corner. Spin kick connects upside the head.
Again, Danielson using his quickness to his advantage there. Connecting with that kick, flush on the side of the cheek. Carino in the corner as Danielson struggles to get to his feet in the center of the ring.
Really feeling the effects. He's back up.
Carino coming out of the corner with that boot. Danielson saw him coming and sidestepped it. Series of chops sends Carino hard to the corner. Shoots him off one more time. Running forearm strike right in the corner. Nowhere for Carino to go.
Butterflies the arms and takes him over with a suplex. Danielson off the ropes. Drops himself down with all his body weight on the chest. You can feel the tremor.
The northern exposure right there from Danielson gets a near fall. Gonna pick Carino up one more time. Shoves him into the corner. Hard chop to the chest. And again, Carino feels it and goes right to the eyes of Danielson.
Whatever it takes here. Places him up once again. Homicide who? He was going for the ace crusher. Missile drop kick from Danielson. Now back to his feet.
Turns Carino over here.
Looking for the Mexican surfboard. Tying up the legs. And reaching forward for the arms now.
No!
He's too fat.
And driving the knees down into the canvas.
The weight advantage of Steve Carino coming into play there, negating some of the offense of Bryan Danielson.
Perhaps a diet is in Steve Carino's future. Perhaps not. Looking for the suplex. Forearm strike from Danielson. Takes him over by the head with the suplex.
That's it, he says. Going to the top.
Maybe looking for the diving headbutt.
Come on. 1, 2,
American Dragon about to fly. Nobody home. Carino looking to finish him off here.
Hey, what do you say? No.
Danielson right in the center of the ring.
Really pulling back on the Shinamaki here. He's been down on his chest.
Come on, Brian. Brian, what do you say? Come on.
Danielson trying to inch his way back towards the ropes. And he's able to get his foot on that bottom rope and force the break.
Carino releases the hold. Pulls him back up. Danielson works his way out of the hole. German suplex. Bridge.
2.5. Both men back to their feet. Another chop to the chest from Danielson. Carino puts on the brakes. STO!
That could be it. New champion. No. He kicks out. The STO, Steve Carino, can't put away Danielson as Carino winds up. Waiting for Danielson to get back to his feet. Off the ropes he comes, going for the lariat. Catches the arm.
Went for the lariat from the left side, and Danielson caught that with 2 calculation.
The double arm bridge submission. This could be it right here.
Steve Carino locked right in the center of the ring. Trying to work his way to the ropes.
Carino, what do you say? Come on.
Danielson still hanging on the bridge.
Is he gonna tap? Will he give it up? Or can he reach the ropes with his legs? He does. Danielson releases the hold. Both men feeling the effects of this matchup, but Danielson getting a second burst of energy. Crowd encouraging him on here. Title on the line.
Picks Carino back up. Sets him up on the top. Carino, handful of hair and a right hand to the top of the head.
Carino firing away, trying to free himself from this position. Danielson firing away.
There a forearm shot. Danielson charging in, running forearm.
Not all of it. Carino trying to hold on so he doesn't fall to the floor. Can we see a superplex from Danielson here? Both men up top. Superplex. Diving headbutt. Can he hit it this time?
Look at the height on that headbutt. Connects squarely on the chest. Hooks the leg.
Carino able to kick out. Going for the cattle mutilation once again. Bridges forward. Carino kicked up.
Danielson's got it locked in the center of the ring one more time.
What do you say? Come on.
Does Carino have enough left in the tank? Floats him over.
2.5. Couldn't get the submission victory. Trying to pin the man, but can't keep his shoulders down.
Steve Carino able to dig down one more time. The champ talking trash now.
Headbutt from Dragon. And again. Looking for the Regal Plex here.
Carino putting on the brakes.
Going for the Northern Lights bomb again.
Jackknife cradle.
Oh, almost 3 right there. Carino back to his feet.
Off the ropes. Blocks the lariat.
Northern Lights bomb. He hit it in the early seconds of the match. He hits it here in the late part of the matchup and still can't pin Bryan Danielson.
Carino says that's it.
Looking to finish him off.
Old school!
in search of wearing the ROH title. Danielson's lifeless.
Feeling the effects of that Northern Lights bomb, he is limp.
Feeling the effects, but he was still able to kick out.
2. Get off his hand. Knock it
Can he
off.
withstand the old school expulsion as well?
Come on. ECW, baby!
Not tonight. Regoplex. He gets it. 2.5. Carrillo kicks out. But Danielson goes right to the crossface chicken wing. That's how he won the matchup last night. He won the title. Carrillo's ready to sit in the ring. Danielson taking back and he taps out. Steve Carrillo has just tapped out to a crossface chicken wing. And Carrillo Danielson has retained the ROH World title. A successful first weekend of defending the Ring of Honor World title for the American Dragon. He certainly has Roderick Strong on his tail coming after that bout. For Lenny Leonard, I'm Dave Prazak. Thanks for joining us.
Congratulations on your victory tonight.
Thanks, Roger.
Yeah!
Let's give her today's announcement. Everybody should check out ROHWrestling.com for the latest news regarding Ring of Honor.
Is that thing on? Ring of Honor sent a camera down here today. If you wanted to find out what's going through Ace Steel's mind. So they sent it down to Sweat Gym, housed next door to Harley Race's Wrestling Academy, to find out if I'm gonna exact some revenge on Chad Collier. It all goes back to August 13th, 2005. the final confrontation between Punk and Cabana, my two prize students. And all I wanted to do that night was sit back after my match and watch them and just enjoy and have a good time. You see, I viewed it, but I viewed it with a bloody gash and a scar that reminds me every day of somebody. And that somebody is you, Chad Collier. Mr. NCAA All-American, Mr. Trained by Dean Malenko, Mr. Sportsmanship, all out the damn window! Because of what you did. You took a chair and you smashed me upside the head and left me a bloody mess. So Chad Collier, every night since then, I've sat in this gym. I've sat in this gym. And I've worked out day and night. Every rep I do with bad intentions of hurting you. You see, Harley thinks I'm nuts. The people of this town think I'm nuts. My wife thinks I'm goofy. Because I live here, man. I live here. And I work out day in and day out to be better prepared for some crap that you gotta pull. I'm losing money. I'm losing friends. I'm losing my wife. And most of all, I'm losing my mind. You see, Chad Collier, I will be back. So that answers the question. But the question that's not answered is, where am I gonna appear? Will it be the next scheduled Ring of Honor show? Maybe. Will it be your next random indie appearance, Chad Collier? Or is it gonna be at the supermarket in Liberty, Indiana? I know where you live. Are you gonna be at the supermarket with your wife, picking out cucumbers and apples, squeezing oranges and make sure they're all nice and ripe? And BAM! I bossed you upside the head with a steel chair. Or are you gonna be walking out with your pretty little dog to get the paper in the morning, Chad? And out of the bushes, BAM! I smack you upside the head. And you're laying in a pool of your blood and urine, crap all over yourself. And your wife finds you. And she's screaming and crying. Is that what's gonna happen to you? Is that your fate? Chad Collier, I didn't tap. I didn't submit. I didn't lose fairly at all. You see, Chad, you don't have a monopoly on my sorrow, because I will exact revenge on you. People thought I was nuts before. Just see how crazy we're gonna get. I'm done.
ROHWrestling.com, 215-781-2500 for all your merchandise needs. Much more than Ring of Honor merchandise at ROHWrestling.com. Check it out for DVDs from WWE, TNA, lots of independent promotions, plus rare merchandise from Japan, the Straight Shooting Series, the Secrets of the Ring Series, ROH Live event tickets, shirts, hats, figures, much, much more. Check it out for all your wrestling merchandise needs. ROHWrestling.com, 215-781-2500.
How you doing? I'm Austin Aries, former ROH World Champion. So you want to be a professional wrestler, huh? Well, I'll tell you what, this is the place you need to be. Here at the Ring of Honor School, you get a top-notch facility. As you can see, we have weights, we have workout machines, everything to get your body in the kind of condition you need to be a professional wrestler. We also have an extensive collection of tapes and DVDs so you can watch and study and learn from the best. Now, as part of your ROH training, you'll be at the shows, behind the scenes with some of the biggest stars in wrestling. I mean, some of the ROH graduates have already been in the ring with superstars such as Mick Foley, Christopher Daniels, James Gibson, Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Austin Aries, AJ Styles, the list goes on and on. Now I am the head trainer here at the ROH school, but I'm not the only one that makes appearances. You'll frequently see all sorts of wrestling stars in here, from ROH stars to international stars, to come in and help teach you the tricks of the trade and show you the right way and the respectful way to learn about this business. Now listen, I understand that there's hundreds of wrestling schools in the United States, so you're probably asking yourself, why should I go to the ROH school? Well, it's this simple. ROH gives name recognition and reputability, which means when you graduate here, you get your foot in the door to a lot of places that other people won't have. Now, the next classes are going to be starting soon. Tryouts are going to be coming up in November, so I'm urging you, if you want to be a professional wrestler, this is the place you want to be. Email us right now, rohhelp@aol.com, or give us a call here at the office, area code 215-781-2500, for your chance to step into a ring of honor. Good luck. I got some kids to beat out.